Welcome to Lesson 5 on the TurboTalk Website Builder. In this lesson, we're going to continue on building our custom web page using the Website Builder tools. So remember, if you are creating your web page, you want to come on up here and save it first once you get going. So you just click on the Save tab. Remember, it's the index.html if it's your home page. I've already saved it. So I chose the file name, which is always the first page, is index.html. I gave it the name of home, so you can see that it is saved in my folder here. So I can click cancel. Now, as I'm working on this page, once I've saved it, I can come up here and quick save it as I make changes, and that's always a good thing to do. All right, so we have chosen the background. We have chosen and created the header. We've added some text with some links. And we've also added a link using this link function as well. Now let's talk about adding pictures. So we're going to come up here and we're going to click on Image Gallery. And you notice that you have a lot of options here. You can upload your own pictures. You can type in the web address of a picture on the web. You can add borders, font styles, center the picture. You can make your picture a link if you want, and you can add text beside your picture. So for purposes of this demonstration, what we're going to do is come down here and click on anything here in the picture library, and you'll notice that you have a number of different categories of pictures that are available to you. Now, most of these categories have at least 2 to 3 pages of images already stored for you, so you can choose what's most appropriate depending on what your web page is about. All right, so lots of different items for you. So we're going to come back to cars since this is about classic cars. And you'll notice also when I'm looking at these images, I have the option of choosing a small, medium, or large image. So let's go with large to begin with. And I'm going to click on OK. So here is the image URL. It's one of the stored websites, stored pictures in the picture library. I'm going to choose to put a border around it, so let's go with 10. I'm going to leave it the size that it is instead of changing it around. And I'm going to come on over here and I'm simply going to type in a little bit of text. All right, and I can make this text any number of different colors. I can align it to the left or the right. I can make it big, so let's make it a little bit bigger here. I can change the font style and choose the font I want and change the font style. So let's see how this looks. I'm going to simply click on OK. All right, and I'll scroll down a little bit, and there is my picture. Now, if I want to add more than one, and this is a classic car page showing pictures and sharing pictures, I'm simply going to come back on up to the image gallery. Click on any one of these icons here to go into the gallery. Click on the car category again. And let's see what we've got on page 2. Okay, we've got a number of options, but let's say I decide I like this one. Now let's just see what it's going to look like in a medium size. So I'll click on that button, come down to the bottom and click on OK. Again, let's put a border on the picture just to make it stand out a little bit. And the text, okay, and let's say I'm going to make this red, and we'll put the alignment over to the left just to demonstrate it. Go with that Chicago font again, and let's italicize this one simply so you can see the difference. So I come over here and I hit OK, and I scroll down on my web page. There's my first picture, and here is my second. Now, if I want to edit these pictures, remember you can simply come over to the navigation bar buttons over on the left-hand side and click on them. Okay, this is the picture that I chose. And if I want to change the text or change the size, I can certainly do so from here. So let's say I want to come in and I want to replace it with a different picture of cars. Let's say I'm going to go with this one. All right, and this time I'm going to go with a large picture. I click on OK. I'll leave the text the same for the purposes of this lesson. Click on OK. And now there's my first picture that I added, and instead of that one that I had previously, now I've got a different version of a classic car. So this is lesson number 5. In the next lesson, we will talk about adding video and some social media pieces to your web page.